this year, man. Keep it going. Keep it going, Jerry. Great job. 4 more years. Keep doing what you're doing, Jerry. We love you in Philly. We love you.
Hey, I know you do.
We love you. Especially
I'll try to live up to my standard this year.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. I applaud, okay?
You're good.
Yo, what's up? This your boy M Breezy back at it again, man, like I always do around this time. What's up, Cowboy Nation? What's up, YouTube? Hey, man, before we get started with this video today, man, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. After watching the video, man, please share, and let's continue to help the channel grow. Now let's get right into it, man. Do y'all really think that Jerry Jones care about what the fans of the Eagles say about him, man? Jerry Jones do not care nothing about that, man. Jerry Jones loves that attention, man. And I'm quite sure you guys should know by now. If you don't know, you must have been hid up under a rock. I guess you're too wet behind the ears. Some of you whippersnappers on here. Jerry Jones been this way, man, ever since he bought this team. And Jerry Jones, can care less about what people say about him, because Jerry Jones is gonna do what he's want to do anyway. When was the last time has anybody told a billionaire what to do? When have you heard of a billionaire taking advice for some, minions, people that are beneath him? They're just the arrogance of being a billionaire. And the Cowboys, if I'm not mistaken, haven't been to a championship game in 30 years. Now, if I'm not mistaken or not, Dallas Cowboys has not been to a NFC championship game in almost 30 years. But somehow, this team and this organization get richer and richer every year. You want to know how the Cowboys get richer and richer every year? Because of haters of the Dallas Cowboys and the Cowboys fan base. That's how he makes his money. Tuning in to see the Cowboys lose every week. That's what the haters do. Tune in to see if the Cowboys going to lose. And the Cowboy fans, we do. Well, not we, not me, but most. They go buy them high pride tickets and they go to them games and watch the Cowboys play, win or lose. And then a lot of you guys get on YouTube and cry about Jerry Jones and why the Cowboys not winning, all this, that, and the third. Jerry Jones in the way. Jerry Jones got a big ego. Jerry Jones want all the credit, all this, that, and the third. You should know this by now. So why are you all crying on the internet every day? And you talk about me. The only thing I talk about is Dak Prescott, but the only thing you guys talk about is Jerry Jones. So who's gonna be here longer, Dak Prescott or Jerry Jones? Unless something happened to Jerry Jones, you got some of you guys out there saying that that's the only way we're gonna win. If Jerry Jones, some way somehow, is not around anymore. But neither here nor there. Jerry Jones is going to continue, man, to run this franchise the way he want to run it. And the more and more people try to tell Jerry Jones what to do, with his football team, the more he goes the other way. Because you're not going to tell him what to do with his football team. That's like, because, Jerry Jones is very well aware of what people are saying in the media, around on the radio. Jerry Jones is very aware, man, of what people are saying. Because every time a free agent come on the market, here they go telling Jerry Jones what the Cowboys need. Cowboys need a running back. Cowboys need a wide receiver. Cowboys this, Cowboys that. Every time you tell Jerry Jones what you think he needs, the man goes the other way. That's just the arrogance of Jerry Jones, because he wants all the credit. And it's going to be his way or no way. And you guys should know that by now. But all you do is cry and whine and say the same things every day. So you continue to talk about Jerry Jones, I continue to talk about Dak Prescott. It's an even exchange if you ask me. But hey, I really don't care no way, because I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. And today, Jerry Jones was on 105.3 The Fan, like he do every week, answering some questions. And pretty much by going by what Jerry Jones says when he asks the question, Jerry Jones gonna be Jerry Jones, man. Jerry Jones don't care about what none of you guys say. Jerry Jones if you're talking about Jerry Jones, you're gonna make headlines. You're gonna get views. You're gonna get clicks, things of that nature. So you guys can't fool me. You can't pull a skull cap over my head and tell me that I can see when I can't. But hey, I see what's going on. Well, let's get to this interview, man, with Jerry Jones. And Jerry Jones gonna tell y'all in so many ways that he don't care about what none of y'all say. He gonna run the team how he want to run his team. And if you don't like it, you can go somewhere else and root for another team. You don't have to talk about Jerry Jones at all. But the man really don't care. So let's get into this interview, man.
Jerry, with so many of your coaches, not just Mike, but with so many of your coaches out of contract beginning next week, how quickly do you feel you need to make decisions on those contracts?
No, I'm not under any unusual time frame at all.
Jerry, Mike yesterday was talking about the situation. He also declined to speak on his status specifically, but he did say that this year has been a challenge in terms of the contracts of the coaching staff not having that certainty. Do you think those contract situations have presented any distractions for you guys this year?
No. I think in regular life, away from coaching, you have most of us that operate without a guaranteed contract for the next year. And that's to me, I've seen people do better as well when they don't have a contract. Very few people have guaranteed contracts, whether you are successful or not going forward in this world.
Jerry, you've mentioned to us earlier this season, very reflective, and I think it's been really interesting to hear you talk about how you regretted the firing of Wade Phillips in the middle of the season. And I know you've also reflected and said, I wish I wouldn't have let Chan Gailey go after 2 seasons. So those are examples.
Before he answered that question right there, now that is true what Jerry Jones is saying about people go without contracts because it's a lot of businesses that, they be on their expiring contract, and in the end it's coming up, and they have to get together and make a deal for the next contract. That is true, but a lot of times people try to make things more than what it is by because Mike McCarthy is on his last year of his contract, and he went into the season without a deal. And like he said, sometimes that do make people think better or get better at their job because they want to, put on the best performance so they can get a better deal on the next contract. But hey, Mike McCarthy, I don't know about Mike McCarthy, man. This guy, he can't coach, man. And I don't know if Jerry Jones see it. And Jerry Jones don't want to, try to embarrass Mike McCarthy by saying anything that will give him a hint about is he going to let him go at the end of this year. So I think Jerry Jones is going about it the right way. And, and everybody wants, to know what's going to happen before the end is here. And Jerry Jones is not going to give them that. And so, Jerry Jones like to lead people on so he can make headlines and, bring attention to this franchise. And he's a master at doing that. And, he's not going to change, man. And so I don't know why people get on here and get out on their feelings about Jerry Jones because y'all know how he is. But hey, that's neither here nor there, man. Back to the interview.
Examples where you regretted taking action too quickly. Have you ever regretted waiting too long on a move with a coach?
No, I haven't. Just have not.
Jerry Jones, brought to you by your North Texas Ford dealers. Ford is.
he said Jerry Jones answered the question so nonchalant. No. Jerry Jones, no. Jerry Jones, man. Jerry Jones, man, people piss Jerry Jones off, man. And when he get in one of those moves, man, he gonna be straight up with you. He gonna be blunt with you. Hey, that's how he is, man. He's stuck in his ways. And Jerry Jones don't care because Jerry Jones invites the attention, man. He invites this stuff, and that's what he thrives on, man. People being negative of him, people criticizing him, about, the way he run this organization overall, man. Jerry Jones, hey, he invites this stuff, man, and people feed into it because it's a like I say, the Cowboys are a money making machine. And that's how Jerry Jones get rich, man, every year. Without Jerry Jones, the Cowboys do not have to win a Super Bowl the next 10, 15 years. This team going to get richer and richer and richer.
The best in Texas. Jerry, last one on coach, and it's the number one fan sentiment, so I wanted to relay it from our listeners. If you guys decide to remain consistent next year and bring coach back, how How do you see that as something to inspire the fan base that things could be different in terms of getting closer to a Super Bowl with basically the same set of star players and the same coach?
Well, first of all, I think that we're going to have a more seasoned and, frankly, a more talented, because of that experience, offensive line. I think we ought to all focus on having Dak back in terms of being back with his health and able to execute. And
hold on, that right there. That's the main problem right there. That's the main problem right there. Now, how in the hell you think this team gonna get better with a quarterback that pretty much has reached his ceiling? Because this is what you fanboys wanted. This is what you fanboys wanted, and Jerry Jones gave it to you. And now you're crying about he don't have any help. He don't have any weapons, to help him out. But when this man goes out and eats up most of the salary cap, then you're crying on Jerry Jones' shoulder, begging Jerry Jones, get on your knees and praying to help a guy that is taking up all the salary cap, but you still want more and more help to help him out, but to give him all the credit when the credit is not warranted towards him, because that's what you fanboys do. Give Dak Prescott all the credit when things are going good, but when it's bad, you got to want to blame everybody. But hey, Jerry Jones, gonna give you what you asked for, and he said before he gave him that deal, you want to do more with less because you eat up the salary cap. So it is what it is. So you can stop all this crime. But Jerry Jones gonna let y'all know. Keep on listening to Jerry Jones.
so I think starting right there, and then you look at having C.D. Lamb, those are real points going forward that we've made a big commitment in and will serve us well. And we've got every reason to think that we'll be successful there because of our past with them. We started off a little rough early this year, but that'll be pretty easily identified as to how that happened and why that happened. So I think that's going to be good. I think we've got a good chance to have a lot of the injured players that we've not had on defense. And you put all those back. Hopefully, you've got to look at it this way. You won't be without Micah for 4 or 5 ball games. When I look at where we are at our talent level, I feel real good that we've got the nucleus of a team that can compete. And so that's a lot to look at. A lot of time you don't have the veteran quarterback. That's why we have him, because he's a veteran quarterback, won a lot of games. So all of that lends to a positive outlook for me. To me, this year was really a surprise. Again, I've said that I think I've taken full responsibility for maybe thinking we were going to be able to take the younger guys in the offensive line and develop the kind of protection and the kind of run game that we needed on offense. And then I don't know, and this is not an excuse, but we've sure been without a lot of the year, a lot of our strength on defense, which was some key corners and those pass rushers. And we've had a real down year with a health situation on our pass rushers.
Now, I'm with you guys on Jerry Jones. Is we ain't gonna win until we get rid of Jerry Jones, because Jerry Jones, the man has ran this organization into the ground. I'm with you guys 100%. I'm not on Jerry Jones' side or anything like that, but I'm just letting y'all know that this is how this man is, and this man is not going to change. And if you think that Dak Prescott, with the veteran quarterback that he is, and if you think that if Jerry Jones think that Dak Prescott gonna somehow get better coming off a quote unquote torn off the bone hamstring injury, Jerry Jones is like I said, he keep fooling America. That's what he's doing. And now he's admitting that he's wrong about those offensive linemen that you can plug in and play with no experience. I mean, because at the beginning of the season, a lot of you guys were saying that this guy offensive lines it's going to be a great offensive line. These were some good picks by the Cowboys, And I think there's gonna be some dogs up here on the offensive line because see, that's what you guys always do. You always comes on here for attention, blowing things up, making things more than what they are, even before things even happen. Because you want all the clicks and the views, because you want everybody to think that you're the smartest and know what's going on. But like I always say, I judge when they get on that football field and get in that game and start playing. You see, and when that, like I said, here y'all go again, blaming everybody that y'all praised before the season, the offensive linemen. Now y'all blaming man, like I always say, man, if you keep running that mouth, man, them lies gonna catch up with you, man, and it never fails. It never fails. And Jerry Jones telling y'all that he's not gonna go out in free agency and make all these big time splashes because we had a lot of players on this team that was hurt. And yeah, some of you right. He's gonna use that to his benefit to why he's not gonna change. But we know how Jerry Jones operate, man. This is how he do because nobody's gonna tell Jerry Jones who to add on this team to get this team over the hump. Because if Jerry Jones does that, every time somebody says the Cowboys need this and Cowboys need that, and Jerry Jones go out and get said player, Jerry Jones' ego gonna take a hit because he listened to somebody else. He didn't do it his way. Jerry Jones want all the credit. He's not gonna leave no room for anybody to sneak anything in and say that the Cowboys won because of this player or this person told me to get this player or that person told me to get this player. Jerry Jones want all the credit, man, and that's just how he is, man. And you're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna have to deal with it. So you're gonna keep on coming on here crying every day about Jerry Jones. It ain't nothing gonna change.
Jerry Jones here on Sean and Bobby. It is your home of the Cowboys, 105.3 The Fan. Jerry, does the thought of like major changes, is that an uncomfortable thing? You're always talking about your football life. You don't have time to have a bad time. Do you think that contributes to thinking, all right, continuity and consistency is the way? It's too uncomfortable, too many unknowns for like big major changes versus keeping things pretty much the same?
Well, it's your definition of a major change. If you have somebody come in and have a great year at a position, and especially the impactful positions that you have, which is pressure on the other quarterback or basically get without a stalwart in the middle, just having them there when they weren't there the year before is major change. What you may be referring to is new faces rather than a face that we started the year off with or that we didn't start the year off with.
See, that right there tells you that you think he's going to bring a free agent in, new faces. No. Wait 1 minute, because we already had said player at that position, but he was hurt. So next year he's coming back, and that's what we're going to roll with.
Okay, so Williams, our pass rusher, Sam. So my bottom line is that I think we can have major change as far as the team is concerned with many of the people we were counting on that didn't play this year or because of injury. And then I think we're going to have a good chance to do some of the things that we wanted to do with our schemes. That we didn't get accomplished this year. Those types of things will be major changes in the pro sports in the NFL. When you have players under contract and you have them for several years, then that pretty much restricts you from changing. That's one of the good things about having the flexibility when you don't have contracts. But so all of that cuts both ways. But I think our fans can look forward to the kinds of things that a healthy Prescott, a protected Prescott with able to really have the complementary football that Mike talks about, the run game complementing the passing game. I think we can have that. And
man, Dak Prescott done had that ever since he been in the league. He been had every Dak Prescott done had all the help in the world. This man, I mean, I know it's all good that Jerry Jones is, trying to make a case for, not going out and get, guys come in from free agent market to help his team out. But man, Dak Prescott ain't gonna get the Cowboys nowhere, man. I don't care. You can bring in, like I said, you can bring in all pros at every position on this football team, man. And some kind of way Dak Prescott is still going to mess it up, man, because that's just the way the guy is, man. I'm sorry.
I sure think we can have some of those players that we didn't have for the most part this year on defense that will really help us out. And we'll add some new faces as well, but that will, in terms of numbers, you've got your contracts in place that are there. You've got a lot of them out of contracts. And so that's where you'll have some flexibility if you want it.
So there you heard Jerry Jones, man. And so he said there will be some new faces, man. And you know what those new faces are going to be? Draft picks. The draft pick, the guys coming in from college in the draft. Those are going to be the new faces that you're going to see. Because if you're thinking Jerry Jones is going to go out there and sign all these big time free agents, in the offseason, you can forget about it, man. And you can cry yourself to sleep every night, thinking Jerry Jones is going to, revert back to the old Jerry by going and make these big off-season splashes for these big-time players. And, hey, man, y'all wanted Dak Prescott to get this money. Dak Prescott got this money. And Dak Prescott said that he want Mike McCarthy, back with him. And I wonder how you guys feel about that, you Dak Prescott fanboys, because I know y'all want Mike McCarthy gone because I've seen it several times where you guys talk about Mike McCarthy. I mean, you can't get over here in front and try to act like since Dak Prescott say he want Mike McCarthy back, it's not Mike McCarthy's fault. Because like I said, all y'all do is flip-flop. And Dak Prescott wants Mike McCarthy back because that's going to be his scapegoat, Mike McCarthy, because don't think for a second that Dak Prescott don't hear what's going on in the media. How everybody always blaming Mike McCarthy, all this, that, and the third. Dak Prescott always needs a scapegoat. He's just like LeBron James. When things go bad, they got to find somebody to put it on. But when things go good, they want all the credit. They want the front and center to get all the credit. That's what they do. And Dak Prescott don't want another offensive-minded coach in here because guess what? He probably going to get rid of that playbook and put a whole new scheme in, some whole new plays in. And we all know Dak Prescott cannot adapt that fast because that man cannot read defenses, the man cannot throw accurate football, and the man cannot throw you open. So if a whole new system coming in here, and you think Dak Prescott is going to somehow get on that field and game time speed and try to cipher out all that, man, come on, man. Everybody know Dak too slow for that. He's not that bright. He's not good at doing it, man. I hate to say it, but it is what it is, man. Because I've seen it too long. Man. When Zeke got suspended that second season, man, for those 6 games, I knew then that Dak Prescott is not all what that first season was. Because he wrote the coattails of Ezekiel Elliott in that number 1 offensive line that we had. We had the best line in football in Dak Prescott's rookie year. We had it, man. And, and we had the players to go along with it. And this man just he could never get over that hump, man, because as big as the game gets, the more pressure is on Dak Prescott, and he folds and he chokes. He get exposed every time. But he always front run against teams that are 500 lower. That's when Dak Prescott shines. And that's when Dak Prescott gets his contracts. That's when he gets his contracts. So, and Dak Prescott know that this year, that's why he checked out. Because the uglier your record be, that means the weaker your opponents be the next season. So we might get an easy cake schedule next year. He gonna come in here and act like he's back off of an injury. We probably have a cupcake schedule with a lot of teams on there that under 500. You come in and shine. Then you heck on these Dak Prescott fanboys again, thinking that he's gonna go all the way to the Super Bowl and win it. And then guess what? The playoff time gonna come. We got to play a good team in and out that schedule. And like I said, if you look through the course of Dak Prescott's career, look at the schedule, look deep inside that schedule, and look at the opponents that we lose against. Teams with winning records. It just is what it is, man. But hey, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button, man. Leave me a comment down below, man. Tell what you guys think about what Jerry Jones said. The man's not going to change, man. It just is what it is. And you can post about fans that toning Jerry Jones. But this been going on for years and years and years about fans that are toning Jerry Jones. It's nothing new, man. It's just something that you fanboys, try to make yourself feel better about. Dak Prescott, he went out and let y'all down. And y'all can talk about Dak Prescott this year. Y'all can get on here and gloat about your man Dak Prescott. That just is what it is, man. Hey, until next time, it's your boy Breezy, and I'm out.